Major metropolitan areas across the country understand what it is to have a SANE unit, a sexual assault nurse examiner unit, in their vicinity. But small communities across this country very often have to take the victims of sexual assault out of town to a larger community in order to collect the forensic evidence needed to arrest, prosecute, and convict rapists. Here is one community that has taken on the problem of sexual assault and the need for a SANE unit by putting together a fundraiser called Real Men Iron for SANE. Taos, New Mexico Mayor Darren Cordova is one of the real men ironing to build a SANE unit in his community. Why is this so important, Mayor?
You know, this is very important because we live in a rural area of New Mexico, and the closest area is about 80-90 miles away, and it's not fair for rape victims to be, in my opinion, victimized again by having to travel that far just to get tested. So it's an example of this great community, the town of Taos. When we have needs, the community comes together to take care of those needs, and we take care of ourselves. And this is a great example. You see so many different prominent individual men that are here, from CEOs to police officers to business owners that are here in this collaborative effort. A joint media collaboration, also our local newspaper, of course, our radio stations are here, and it's a great effort, and we thank you. Also thank the hospital for showing us that this is a need that is greatly needed in our community, and we're here to help.
Taos Chief of Police Rick Anglada not only hopes to see a SANE unit here, but today's fundraiser grew out of his ability to iron. How did it happen, Chief?
Well, I do weekly shows with Nancy Stapp on the air, and she's always complimented me and ribbed me about my creases on my shirts. So I've told her that I've ironed my whole career. To me, it's like a ritual to iron my uniform and prepare it like I'm preparing for battle out in the streets. So when it came to the SANE program and talking about raising money for the program, I offered to iron for donations. So it's grown into what you see out here, just many men stepping up to the plate to raise money for SANE.
What will the benefit of a SANE unit in Taos County be for you and your officers?
Well, it will enhance our investigations. It will also help victims to expedite the exam so they don't have to travel all the way to as far as Santa Fe for the exam. So many victims, I'm told, forego the exam because they don't want to have to travel all the way out to Santa Fe. So I think this will enhance our investigations, and I think we'll be able to catch more suspects and prosecute more suspects this way.
Program, we need this in Taos. We need it to make it happen. Without you, it cannot get done.
Why do you want Holy Cross Hospital to have the SANE unit?
Well, I think it's not a question of wanting. I think it's just part of our service as a community hospital to provide. It's one of the services that didn't exist here, and we should be providing it. So I think it's pretty straightforward, actually. And we've had great interest from our nursing staff to volunteer, because they're the ones that are going to be on call 24 hours a day. And so those folks are out getting trained now, and I'm hoping end of this year, first of the year, we'll be ready to go. And it's obvious from the conversations in town, it's a program that's unfortunately needed, but a program that I think will serve the community well, and we're glad to provide it.
Now, you've seen this process of starting a SANE unit in a small community before. How does your experience with Taos compare to past experiences?
Oh, this is great. I don't know that I saw this kind of enthusiasm anywhere else. This is incredible, and I think it also speaks largely to that it is a community program. We're a community hospital, and frankly, the community's getting involved, so I think it's exactly as it should be.
Successful community response to any issue requires as many people as possible to get involved. But successful response to the prevention and stopping of sexual assault really relies on getting the men involved. In Taos, New Mexico, the men of the community today stepped forward to iron out the problems.